Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Friday, December 4th, 2020, and here's the story. Right off the bat, some of this is just too stupid to actually be stupid, but let's cover it anyway. So it appears that we just got this new jobs report. Absolutely abysmal. Missed the mark by a massive margin. They're trying to convince us that we've added 245,000 jobs. And again, this is the worst print that we've seen in over 6 months. Actually, if you look into these numbers a little deeper, we have a net loss of jobs somewhere around 500,000, but you're not supposed to know that, okay? They're also trying to convince us that the unemployment rate is 6.7%. It's laughable. We're over 3 times higher than that if you were to look at the real numbers. But you see, they have to feed you the dog shit. They have to keep you distracted with more lies, more propaganda, and more fakery. Again, the environment is so sick and it's so twisted, you can't make it up if you freaking try to do it. It's impossible to do. Let's look at the market. Right now, stock futures are higher across the board, despite an abysmal number, a huge miss with regard, again, to the jobs number. The market realizes what's going on here, as you do too. And the only reason why stock futures are higher right now, off of abysmal news, is, again, more easy money. The Fed will step in here and continue to buy. Look, we heard from 2 Fed presidents recently, Mester and I forget the other freak's name, who had said specifically that they want to go into the next Fed meeting with an open mind. Meanwhile, both of these creatures keep downplaying the U.S. economy. In fact, what was his name? Whatever. He said the U.S. economy is at stall speed, and the other one said the U.S. economy is in dire shape. But they want to try to convince you that they're not going to vote, because these are voting members of the Fed, to buy more assets. That's their goal. Their goal is to continue to buy assets, increase purchases, keep printing cash out of thin air. Just create it magically so they can fulfill their destiny. Since 1913, to become the lender and buyer of last resort. That's it. That's what they're doing. That's why they shut down the global economy. You understand? The Federal Reserve, central banks around the world, have been the major beneficiaries of the scam-demic. Okay? So that's why they got to feed the fake numbers to you. But look, again, like I said, this number this morning is abysmal. And we have a net loss of around 500,000. But yeah, the unemployment rate's 6.7. Duh. Nobody on the planet is buying that number. We have Great Depression levels of unemployment. It's insane. Small businesses closing at a faster pace than we've ever seen. Faster than during the Great Depression. While corporate America is stronger than they've ever been, and Wall Street is going to get their highest bonuses, record high bonuses. And the stock market, record high, record high, record high. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Sure it does. If you realize the mechanism behind this massive dollar devaluation, the 10-year yield, 0.92, last time I looked at it, dollar weaker. It's so in our face, people. It's so in our face. Let's move forward here. Gold and silver are catching a bid. Cryptocurrencies under a little pressure. Bitcoin still above 19,000. Crude oil getting bid higher because OPEC made some decision with regard to production cuts. Crude oil is so distorted right now. But again, the mechanism is simple. Prop up crude oil, props up the entire energy sector of the market, props up the entire financial sector of the market. Henceforth, stocks will continue to hit record highs in an economic free fall. We are beyond an economic free fall. This is something else, and it's about to get much worse as governors continue to shut down the economy, all by design here. Wall Street keeps getting bailouts. Wall Street keeps getting cash thrown at it. Meanwhile, we got the freak show Congress who keeps stringing along the American people. Oh, yeah, we have a stimulus for you. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah, it's coming, it's coming. What did McConnell said yesterday? We can do this. Really? Freak McConnell. It's been over 8 months. Duh, sir. They really think that you and I and everyone else are sub-morons. And let me tell you something. We are not sub-morons. And we're weaponizing this entire thing against this freak show. Like the title of my video was yesterday, the last one I did. I said, this freak show is just beginning. We haven't even started the actual freak show yet. This is the prelude to the freak show. I think you get that. All right, look, trading doesn't start for about another 35 minutes, 34 minutes. I got work to do before the market. Anyway, people, we're not going to get fleeced. There is no way on this planet that this freak show is going to take advantage of you or me. You understand? Not going to happen. I refuse. I will not let that happen to you or myself on my watch. And we got this covered from every freaking angle. And I don't care what they want to throw at us. I don't care. Understand, they're going to play their game. We're going to play ours. We have a counter strategy for everything they're doing. Everything. So good. Let them distort the data, fake it, put out numbers that make no sense, try to cover things up. Good. Let them do that. Because we will not lose. All right, I'm out of here. Love you a lot. Please share the video. See you later.